The Eagles traded for a new defensive back yesterday, and suddenly everyone is in on them. We had a good draft and got AJ Brown. Dallas is already down Tyron Smith, and Washington and Giants aren't very good. The Eagles are now plus 140 to win the division.
Yeah.
Are you in on that?
No, listen, Tyron Smith's injury for Dallas is massive.
Right.
It's, in my opinion, the biggest injury that has happened this offseason. Okay? Yeah. There's no question about it. I think, though, there has been a little too big of a overreaction, and I think the Eagles became like the out of nowhere the in team.
Right.
And my buddy Adam Lefko, who does a great job on Inside the NBA, he and I went to college together. He used to have an amazing football podcast. He's still a great NFL guy, but people know him for the NBA stuff. He's a diehard Eagles fan. He texted me when I was in Italy saying he was crushed I wasn't picking the Eagles to win the division. I understand the Eagles have an excellent roster, and I understand the Eagles, or at least I believe, they have a better coach than Dallas because their coach isn't Mike McCarthy. I get all of this. I think people are glossing over too quickly the deficit at quarterback between Dak Prescott and Jalen Hurts. I would like to believe in Jalen Hurts. I like the people that represent him. I like the way he handled himself in college. I think he has been a tremendous young man, and I think he has conducted himself at every stage of his career with class and grace.
Huh?
I think he's probably the 25th best starting quarterback in football. I'm doing that off the top of my head, and listen, could be the Andrew Wiggins moment. This could be the time that someone says, "Oh, you doubted this guy." Maybe, and I'll be happy to be wrong about it.
Well,
but and maybe I'm a little too scarred from that playoff game against Tampa where he looked so in over his head. But the Eagles, to me, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson's a nice player. He's a good slot corner. It looks like the Eagles are going to play him at safety, and they got him getting him for a 5th-round pick is great value. I understand that. But he is not a good enough player that I feel like the reaction to this trade was as if they had just traded for what's a good example of someone who's been traded recently? It was a reaction like when it was similar to the Chargers acquiring Khalil Mack. Now, Khalil's been banged up the last couple of years, but it's like, oh my God, look, this guy could transform their defense.
Right.
I don't look at it that way at all. I look at this as a nice addition. And I like the Eagles' offensive line. I love the Jordan Davis kid. I wanted the Chiefs to draft him. There are a lot of things about the Eagles I like. And I understand the left tackle injury with Tyron Smith is a major one. But I looked at the Cowboys as being 3 games better than the Eagles going into the season, or a month ago. Does Tyron Smith's injury and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson's addition, is that a 3-game jump? To me, it is not. It is not a 3-game jump. And so when the Eagles were right now, you said plus 140, they're dead even with Dallas. Depending on where you get it, they're both plus 145, or one team's plus 140, one team's plus 135. They are almost identical. Do I think the Eagles are as good as the Cowboys? I don't. I flatly don't. And so, no, I'm not. They've become like the hipster pick. I listened to Bill Simmons talk about, could they be the 1 seed? What their props on them going to the Super Bowl are. At the end of the day, it still, to me, is a coach and quarterback league. And I have major questions about their quarterback and significant questions about their coach. And so, no, I'm still going to go with Dallas. I think it's a mediocre division, but I still think Dallas is the best team in the division. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to get more from the show, and make sure to click the bell to get notified every time new content drops. Check out full episodes of What's Right wherever you get your podcasts, or just click the link in the description below.